Hi everyone, in today's video I wanted to bring you guys a really beautiful bronzy makeup look, and I'm also only going to be using drugstore products, so more affordable things. Because of all this downtime, I have been taking advantage of laying out in the sun a little bit more often, or just being outside in general. I know a lot of people view the sun sort of as an enemy and they stay away from the sun and they rub SPF all over themselves. I understand people's concerns, but I think that sometimes we view the sun as a little bit too much of an enemy, and getting vitamin D directly from the sun is actually really beneficial for your overall health. And honestly, you'd be surprised with how good and energized you feel afterwards. But with that being said, I have been getting a little bit more color. I finally feel like I am returning back to my natural being. Summertime Chessie is really the best Chessie there is. Since I am an oily skin girl, I am going to go in with the Revlon Prime Plus Mattifying Plus Pore Reducing Primer. Oily skin people always ask me what my favorite products are for oily skin, and I never know how to answer that question because I don't ever buy products for oily skin. I actually gravitate way more towards products that were made for dry skin because I love the glow and I honestly love being oily, but I understand sometimes it's a little bit too much, especially when it starts getting warmer outside. So what I like to do is I like to start from the base and work my way up to glowy, and in that case I do like using a mattifying primer so that my skin can kind of stay matte underneath all of the glowy makeup. For my base, I'm using the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover, and I use the shade 310 Sun Beige. I haven't used this product since last summer because I lose my tan over the winter time, and this is definitely a summertime shade. It might be even a little bit too dark for me at the moment, but I absolutely loved this product over the summer. It really reminded me of It Cosmetics CC Cream, considering that it does have that SPF 50 and the coverage is super similar to it. I actually have a really popular video from the summertime. It was a 5-product makeup look, and I used this product in that video because it was full coverage enough where I did not need concealer. But I really just love the natural glow that it puts into my skin. It's really nice. For my concealer, I'm actually pretty excited to be able to actually call this concealer a drugstore product because Undone Beauty is now being sold at Target. As of a few months ago, they started selling at Target, and I really love this concealer. This is the Undone Beauty Conceal to Reveal palette, and I'm using the shade Latte Medium. This shade does fit me a bit better in the winter time. It's a little bit lighter, but I figured that since this foundation is a little dark for me, maybe like a shade or a half a shade too dark, that the concealer would be fine and pretty nice and brightening. I did cut my nails. My SNS was over top of my real nails, so I cut down my real nails. So I didn't like take my nails off, I just sort of cut them. But I had broken one and then another one broke, and I just didn't like how uneven they all look, so I'm just starting fresh. But I'm excited to be using them again for makeup because whenever I see people using their fingers for makeup and like sticking their fingers in their potted blushes and concealers, I'm always like a little jealous because I couldn't do that with my talons. I do miss my nails, but obviously no one can maintain them at the moment. So I actually probably could do the full face of using my hands now, because before I was never really able to because I like couldn't use my fingers for a lot of stuff, especially like getting into the inner corners and all that. But a lot of you guys already know I don't really like using my fingers anyway for stuff. I don't mind if it's for my concealer, but I really don't like it for like blush and blending out cream products. I'd rather use brushes. I'm just going to fill in my brows a little bit. I'm taking the NYX Fill In Fluff, and this is in the shade Espresso. And then I'm taking the NYX Bear With Me Brow Setter. For my eyes, I'm going in with this little Revlon palette. This is the Maverick color story. And I'm taking this orangey brown shade right there, and I'm kind of putting it all over my eyelid and then bringing it into the crease, just sort of messily applying it, getting it on my on my eyelid. So I just wanted a warm base to put down so that I had a little bit of color there for my Flower Beauty Warrior Glitter shadow in the shade Flame. I know they don't sell Flower Beauty at Ulta anymore, but I know it was originally sold at Walmart. Can someone please let me know if they still sell at Walmart? I'm very curious. I'm so excited I'm using my fingers for this. These aren't my favorite liquid shadows. Obviously, Stila is not drugstore, but the Stila shadows are like the best liquid shadows, but these are fine. They kind of skip a little bit, but I just wanted a little bit of color. I wanted a little bit of color and a little bit of sparkle. I'm taking another layer and I'm patting a brush in. I'm wondering if they will apply a little bit more smooth. I'm going to take this shade again, but I'm going to mix it in with this lighter one. I'm going to apply underneath my eyes. I did not want it to be that dark, so I just mixed it with the lighter shade. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm going in with the Revlon So Fierce mascara. I noticed that I can't really build up this mascara too much or it will get quite clumpy, but if you apply just the right amount, it's really, really nice and very volumizing. So I'm just kind of coating my lashes with it, just doing, you know, just enough. And then I'm going to take my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black mascara, and then I'm just going to use this kind of to separate the lashes, but also add like a little bit more. I'm going to move on to the rest of the skin. I'm using the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Sculpting Bronzer, and I use the shade Mocha. I am obsessed with this stick bronzer. I swear it's the best. It's better than the Milk Makeup stick bronzer. This shit is so good. It's so smooth. I'm adding a little bit more than I usually do, and I'm definitely adding some like on my nose. I kind of put it in the places where like I would like contour, but I'm not actually contouring. And I use this e.l.f. brush to apply it. I forget what it's called. Apparently it's getting discontinued. I especially like putting the bronzer on my nose because like how much warmer does my face look after that? Even some on the chin, just kind of get it everywhere. I love the look of the bronzer on the nose though. It's like so cute. Yeah, that looks so good. Love it. I'm taking another one of the Physicians Formula stick products. This is the Dewy Highlighter. This is in the shade, I don't know what shade this is. I do know it's the darker one though. I believe there's two of them, and I do know that this is the darker one of the two. But I'm just applying that kind of all over my face, and I'm blending it out with my sponge. For my blush, I'm using the Undone Beauty Lip to Cheek blush, and this is in the shade Rosewood. The shade is so me. It's so gorgeous. It actually has, I feel, a tiny bit of like terracotta in it. There's like something warm about it. There's something warm about it that I like something fiery almost. And it just looks so perfect with like a bronze look. But you know, I've actually been quite liking corals. Like I used the shade Dawn the other day, that bright orange that Glossier has in the Cloud Paint formula, and it was pretty beautiful. I quite liked it. Yeah, I'm just adding a ton of blush. So when I'm getting a bit of color, I love taking the blush up here, like in this little place, and bringing it across my nose. It just looks like you've been out in the sun and you got like a little burn, but not anything too serious. If you have freckles, this is where you would like, you know, have like a little bit more freckles. But I don't get freckles because I'm brown. I don't know if that's a thing brown people don't get. I've just been informed that our dinner is ready, so I'm going to wrap things up. I'm using the NYX Dazed and Diffused lip liner. They say it's a lipstick, it's a lip liner, and this is in the shade Girls Trip. And then I have this lip gloss from Revlon in the shade Act Natural. This is a really cute little pinky moment. It's like a pinky peachy pinky coral, I don't know, it's cute though. I'm using my e.l.f. HD powder, and this is their Luminance one. I know that they have a new powder though. People keep talking about it. Oh, it's called like the Halo powder or something. I don't know what the difference is between these, but I'm just applying a little bit. I like it because it's so glowy, you know? But here is the final look. It's a little bit more bronzy, a little bit more summery, a little bit fiery, you know, with the coppery eyes going on here. But it is using all drugstore products, which is just a fun twist on things. And yeah, I had a lot of fun creating this look for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. But that is going to be it for me today. My family is really annoying me, telling me that dinner's ready as if I didn't already know that. And if they talk more to me, I can't finish up my video any sooner. Yeah, it's fun. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you aren't already subscribed, definitely go ahead and do so. And hopefully I will see you next time.